Bro, everybody keeps bringing my L's, bro. Let's let it go.
So this is probably a weird video to see on my channel. Usually you see a gaming video like DMC or a horror game that I haven't posted in a while. But trust me, this one's funny.
Discord online sound. Enrique, why don't you introduce yourself?
Discord online sound.
Why are you saying it?
I know. It's just because Hey, little guys. This is the time I actually try to be a Twitch mod. I sound so zesty, bro. Holy.
We're not doing another take. Okay, here we go. Ready? Stop laughing. Alright, so before we get any farther into this, we need to present some more context. As you know, Twitch is a popular streaming service platform, home to thousands of streamers performing live content to their viewers. You might have heard people like Kai Cenat and or I Show Speed.
Ah, bruh. Messi better, bro.
Streamers on Twitch need moderators, so when a small streamer like Lotus put out a petition for fans to be a mod, my friend Enrique decided to throw his hand in the ring and gave it a shot. Enrique is one of my friends from high school. One day, me, him, and Kevin were on Final Fantasy XIV, grinding him up into higher levels. That's when around 1220-ish hit, and he decided to drop some crazy lore on us. How he became a moderator for an e-girl on Twitch. He even saved raw footage and posted it on YouTube. I will be showing you clips of the video along with live commentary from the man of the hour.
Only if I'm in a relationship with a person, then only eyes on theirs. But since I'm not, then no. I believe in having a nice Christian Minecraft server. Hopefully you get the reference. But for real, I'm a firm believer of treating everyone fair and hearing them out. And depending on situation, appropriate actions will be taken. Engagement-wise, I would say I'm able to partake in whatever you're doing or whatever Twitch has saying. An example can be of chat trolling. I might partake in some of that. Tomfoolery myself. But I'll still make sure it doesn't go too far. And if help is needed, then I'll gladly help as fast as I can. And also if I'm out, if I'm of worth in whatever the problem is.
So Enrique, how much research did you do before signing up for being her mod?
Alright, so I did zero research. I just got a clip recommended on Instagram from her, and I was like, you know what? She's pretty cute. You know, it'd be funny if I tried out to be her mod. And so I asked some of my friends, and they're like, sure, dude, screw it, might as well do it. And I was like, alright, bet. And so later that same night, I filled out my Google forum and just submitted it right then and there without having like any second thoughts. I just waited patiently. So zero research was done.
Alright, I'm gonna be singing Kali Uchis, Telepatía. I'm only gonna sing like a little bit of it. So, yeah, cause copyright and whatnot. So, here we go. Que no diría que se pudiera ser el amor por telepatía.
Okay.
La luna está llena, mi cama vacía, lo que yo te haría. Si te tuviera de frente, la meta te la volaría. De noche de día, you know I'm just a photo.
Okay, Enrique. Why the fuck did you sing that song in particular? And why did you sing at all?
So, the three options were sing, talk. I forgot the other one, but yeah, sing and talk. I decided to sing just because I want to show off my beautiful singing skills and also the fact that I could speak Spanish. Since some of the questions were a little bit sus, as we might say, I just wanted to kind of play into that. So I sang Telepatia by the one and only Kali Uchis, and it was a pretty popular song, so I was like, might as well sing it. Flex my Spanish speaking skills and also my beautiful singing voice.
That was very nice. You sound very sweet. Yes, because from the content that I've seen from you, you seem to have good communication with people, which is always a big plus, since I believe that solving an issue is way better than not trying at all. I like your fashion sense. Oh my god, you're so wholesome. Hello.
Yo, hello?
Oh my god, hold on. Let me turn down the audio a little bit. Hello?
Yo, hello? Was I too loud? I'm so sorry.
No worries. No, you're fine.
I'm gonna turn on the camera if that's
Okay.
fine.
Damn, you got a whole suit going on and a tie?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I came prepared here.
Okay, so to kickstart, tell me a little bit about yourself, introduce yourself, and then tell me any background experience you have that's relevant to streaming or just managing.
Good evening, everyone. My name's Kizu or Enrique. I'm fine with whatever. And modding experience-wise, usually it would just be like my friends or like my brother's live streams. They were small, so it wasn't anything crazy. But IRL experience, I guess being part of like a volleyball team kind of helped with like leadership skills as well. So I have that going, and also like group projects that I've done for school as well.
Are you still in school right now?
Yes, I'm currently studying graphic design right now. Yes.
So you're an artist?
Yeah. I've always been an artist since I was like a kid, and I've really loved it, and I've stuck with it ever since. So yeah, I have like a sample piece here I can show that I did for like a class project. This is a chocolate brand project that we had. Here it is. I did this for like a friend. Hopefully you can see it well. So yeah, it's like a sample piece, I guess you could say. It's just some paper folded. So this is like the brand here. And then we have like the back, like nutrition facts and stuff. So yeah, this is a matcha flavor. So like the inside would be matcha flavored, so that would make sense.
Oh, yeah, I love matcha.
During your second interview, were you actually in your mom's bathroom or something? Cause like that kind of threw me off.
Okay, so actually, good one. So actually, I was in my pantry at the time because I didn't have anywhere really to set up, and it was like
That was
3
your
a.m.
fucking pantry.
Yeah, bro, that
Holy!
was my pantry, bro. That was my pantry. Crazy.
I thought
It
those
is.
owls.
I thought that was a bathroom.
It's so real. I thought
In the background, if you look closely, you can see like water bottles stacked up in like some like random containers. Yeah, that was my pantry, and it's like the furthest area from like where all the rooms are in my house. So like it was pretty quiet there, and it had a lamp in there. So I was like, hey, might as well just use that to show my face. And I was in a very awkward position. Like I felt like my back was about to snap in half. Yeah.
Yeah, I always love an artist as well. So I guess let's just start. I want to know, what your moderating style is. So if there's two chatters fighting in chat, what are you gonna do?
I say it really depends on context. Like if they're just memeing around, I don't really think I'll do much. But definitely if they're spreading more negative words towards each other, I'll definitely time them out for like at least 2 minutes or so, and then I'll hit up the goat Nate, maybe ask him a little question, be like, yo, should I keep these people timed out, or like what are your thoughts? I like to get a second opinion on things.
Right.
I like to be open-minded about it. So I think that usually goes the best way, right? Hearing out the whole rest of the mod crew, like a little council meeting.
Yeah, I like that. I like that idea because different opinions always help.
How were you feeling during the both interviews? Like, did you feel like this was a little bit too much, or feeling like you didn't deserve it, or anything else really?
Okay, so when filling out the Google form, I just wanted to fit in. I did it for the memes. I really tried hard to actually make it to the second round because I actually wanted it to like succeed, right? I just think it would be funny seeing how easy it is to, I guess, fake it till you make it. So I'm becoming a Twitch mod. So yeah, that first part, I put my blood, sweat, and tears into that. My thinking power at 1 a.m., like I was cooking. The neurons were activating. Um, and for the video call portion of the interview, I was actually very nervous. I had 0 questions planned. I was like one of the last people to go up, and low key, I was about to give up. I'm not even gonna lie. Like it was like 2 a.m. for me. I was dying. I was getting super tired and sleepy, and then I heard my name, and that like instantly woke me up. So I quickly suited up, got in position, fixed my hair a little bit, and then I joined that call, and the rest is history from there.
Oh my god.
Speaking of suit up, there was a little bit of speculation in the chat when you were recording. Were you actually wearing a suit or was it just a jacket?
It indeed was just a jacket. If you look at the chat in one of those clips, the moderator was flipping tip riding me, thinking that it was an actual suit. I wish I could talk back to the chat and be like, no, this is not a suit, by the way. But maybe that would like deduct you points. So I try to pretend that I wasn't looking at chat when in reality I actually had chat opened up like right next to me so I could see everything that they were saying.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
All right. Well,
Shout out
thank
my
you so
Glazers, by
much.
the way. Shout out my
So real,
Glazers.
so real.
And so that brings me to the next question. What are the words you're gonna ban? And yes or no to feet? And why?
Okay, so I guess really the common ones are just slurs. You know, a lot of words that do get banned are very context based for the streamer. You know, and I would say words tend to get banned for a streamer if it tends to affect the streamer negatively, right? So that really depends a lot. And for feet getting banned, I would say no, mainly because that's kind of like your staple thing. I would say I see a lot of chatters just saying some stuff about feet. You know, I don't know
Right.
why, but
And then me neither. I don't
yeah,
know why.
that's kind of I guess their little shtick.
Okay. And so, based on my current streaming schedule, are there days you won't be available? And like you said, you're still in school. I guess what would that schedule look like?
Well, actually, my school schedule doesn't really interfere with your streaming schedule, so yeah, I can be available at any time, really.
Okay, that's perfect. And last question, what do you bring? What is something that you can bring that will benefit the mod team?
I guess benefiting the mod team wise, I don't know. I think the mod team so far is doing the best they can, and I really respect them for that, right? So I feel like I could definitely bring in a second opinion, and not only that, I guess, like personally wise towards you, like the streamer, since I have graphic design experience, you know, if you ever need help setting up like graphics for like a stream overlay or something like that, I could definitely try and work on making some of that for you as well. And since I draw like illustrations and stuff sometimes, I know if an illustration ever needs to be made, I could definitely give it a shot and see if you'd like it.
In your interview, she asked if you have watched anything, like what was your favorite, video on her channel. Did you even watch that video, or did you just find a random one and put it in?
Good question. That's actually a good question. I did not watch the video, no. Instead, I saw like a 5-second clip and was like, that's pretty funny. And I just used that as my answer. And luckily, her community also knew about it. So it was like an inside joke for them. So like, I had to fit in, you know? And surprisingly, it worked out. So we take those.
All right, those are great answers, and thank you for wearing a suit. I love that.
Oh, thank you, appreciate it.
Do you have any questions for me?
It does, like, I don't, honestly, not really. I think every other past person that's been interviewed has kind of really asked questions that I would have asked you, and you've given an answer that was good. So, yeah, I think I'm fine.
All right, thank you so much.
No problem. I hope you have a good rest of your night.
Your night too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. He's so sweet. Oh my gosh. What the heck? But can I be honest, guys? Be honest? I don't know. I feel like it's the lighting or the hair. Maybe. Or it's the glasses. Or it's just everything. The way he looked. It reminded me of my ex. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be honest here. Like, just look-wise. um, I don't know, man. Not your fault. Complete. Not your fault. Nothing.
You know, there was some heat here, alright? Like, I'm not gonna lie, blue shirt Nike guy in, like, across the world, like, he put in some work, I gotta be honest, you know? Homie, he really, like, I gotta be honest, I think their mod style matters less to how much effort they put in for this interview. Like, the guy with the suit, you know, he showed up, you know? Like, I don't realize until right now how much as an interviewer it matters to, like, the presentation of it, quite frankly. Because, like, people might say they might ban this, they might ban that, but it's like, how ready were you for this job to begin with? So that's why I think, like, blue shirt guy, S tier. I'm not gonna, like, I know it's a little cliche, like, alright, the K-drama kind of, like, he had to go out and film that, you know? Like, he had to go pick that flower. That's kind of crazy.
Agree.
And then, like, suit guy, it's just a suit. Like, you know, it's like you recognize it. I recognize it. I'm like, damn, homie pulled up in a suit. So, yeah, those are some good contenders. You know, I don't want to speak poorly about anybody that showed up today, but, you know, those ones stuck out to me for sure, yeah.
What about the... I guess, so those are your top... What's your top 3?
Top 3.
Yeah.
So, obviously, we gotta go blue shirt Nike guy. Sorry, I'm bad with names.
It's okay.
And number 2 is probably Suit Man.
So yeah.
Thank you so much for, you know, entertaining us. You know, I do have like one final question, just personally, just deep down in my soul. Do you actually like feet, or was that just a coincidence? Like, you know, you just happened to find a streamer with that interest, you know?
If it's the right person, it's the right person. You know, we can just.
Boring take.
Que se pudiera ser el amor por telepatía.
Okay.
La luna está llena, mi cama vacía, lo que yo te haría. Si te tuviera de frente, la meta te la volaría. De noche de día, de noche de día. You know I'm just a foot away. If you want it, you could take a private plane. A kilómetros estamos conectando. Y me prendes aunque no me estés tocando. You know I got a lot to say. All these voices in the background of my brain. Y me dicen todo lo que estás pensando. Mira, hijo, lo que ya estás maquinando. ¿Quién no diría?
I would like to think that we are in a... I like that he speaks Spanish.
Que yo te haría.
Daddy, chill.
Si te tuviera de frente, la meta te la volaría. De noche de día, de noche de día. Alright, that's it.